Welcome to the How to Craft Network, everyone. My name is Tony Darroch and this is the Inspirational Channel. And if you're watching me right now, it's because you have scanned that wonderful QR code for Cotton Pines, one of the 8 boxes for our 11th birthday celebration. In this particular demonstration, I'm going to change it up. We're going to use some ink, some water, some sprays, and we're going to do a little bit of technique-based card making in this particular video. Now, each box will come with those 5 videos for you all to be creative from the get-go. So I'm hoping that this particular one inspires you, and don't forget to show your makes on our Eureka fan page. So in this one, hopefully you have had a lovely time unboxing that box. Just had the moment, undone the lid, seen the goodies, and you're ready to go now with the inspiration. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, you'll have to let me know. So I'm going to use the stencil. And I'm going to use the stamps. I'm not using any paper in this one. I've used a lot of paper in lots of the videos. So I felt like, let's just do some inky ones today. So I have some watercolour card. I have the stag stencil. And I have the tree stamps from this particular collection. So let's create a nice scene. Well seen, she says. We'll see. So let's just get our stencil here. Now I'm going to do coloured interior. Now, what height do I want to go at? I think I'm going to go straight down by the bottom here, and I'm going to go teal, okay? A little bit different today. Not too heavy on the colour, though. Maybe just a touch of colour, just to accent and give me that lift. So I'm going to take some of the colour here, tap it off, and then I'm just going to do some colour through. So just very soft. Always go soft first, because you can always add. It's really difficult to take away. So very light. Let's just get that light hue first. See what that turns out like. On his belly there. You can see it's come together quite nice. Let's make him a little bit darker in some of the areas. So we have a little bit of shading. There we go. Let's just capture that back leg though, so we don't lose his back leg on there. There we go. He looks cool already, doesn't he? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pop my interior stencil, which is the silhouette of the stag. Let me just get him. Here he is here. I'm just going to pop him on top like so. And then I'm going to just maybe help myself out a little bit there with that magnet there. And then I'm going to get my tree stamp and a block. And I'm going to do a line of trees, maybe some trees in and around our stag. Now let's go with this one. And I think I'm going to go a little bit darker, Let's go ground espresso. See what this one looks like. So I'm going to stamp around my stag. Now, when I press down, I'm really going to have to push around the stencil because I'm trying to stamp around an elevated element on my card. So make sure you really get into that nuts and... There we go. Can you see that there? And then let's get some more ink here. Let's maybe just do one down by here. And then let's change out the tree or maybe to a taller one. So we've got like a scene around our lovely stag now, which is wonderful because if you take this away, can see we've got our lovely stag in and amongst the trees, but I'm not finished yet. I'm just going to pop him back on there like so. I'm just going to hold him back in place. And I'm going to take my spray bottle now and I'm going to mist around my stag. Try not to get any of my blue in there. Just give them a dusting of colour there and just let them work the magic with that water. Maybe a bit more down here. Move this out of the way. And let the water just let the water do the talking. Is that what they say? Don't worry about these. There's a way to get rid of those. So whilst it's like so, I'm just going to grab my gun. Just going to mop up majority of the ink. Just to help me push it on a little bit. So you can see how cool it looks already. So then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get rid of that one for now, and I'm going to bring back in our exterior. And I'm just going to pop that back on. Don't worry about all the fingerprints. I'm going to add a loose colour to this one. It's getting worse as I go. So let's just pop this on here. And then I'm going to hold it in place with my magnet. And then I'm going to take the same ink that we did the blending with, and I'm going to stamp the trees into our stag. And hold it in place best you can. Now I missed there a little bit, so I just need to pop that back on and really give that a push in that stag's leg. There we go. I think I need to swap out for a smaller one actually. Let's do a smaller one too. Be really careful with my inks, as you all know, they're so juicy. And then have a look what it looks like. Look at that. So now you have a scene within a scene. It looks totally awesome, doesn't it? I think I just need to pop another one up on the left here. Oof, nearly messed that one up. There we go. How cool is that? So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to mix, possibly not that colour. Let's just move this out of the way. In fact, tidy up a little bit, Tony. Come on, come on, come on, come on. So now I'm going to take the card. I'm just going to take a brush, flat brush, and I'm going to pop some colour onto my mat. I'll get a blue. I'm just going to give it a spray with some water, dilute it right down, and then I'm also going to spray this bit of my card where I've got these awful fingerprints. And I'm just going to take the water, I'm just going to paint it in, and I'm going to create like a night, not a hue, I'm not going to infill it all, just like a wash. Okay, so if I wanted it to be precise, I would have painted it before I did everything else. So we don't want to precise, so I'll just take some of the blue. very lightly with that blue, guys, very lightly. So then take it in. And if your brush is not that wet, you can get quite close to your stencil. It should be okay. And then with a bit more blue. And then when the braver you get those lines in as always. So I was brush, brush, brush left and right like so. And always, always, always just give it a moment because the water's still carrying your colour around. Don't think I've gone and ruined my card. Let it do its magic. Like so. And then I think I'm going to leave that as is. That's quite cool. And then down by the base, I'm going to sparkle the base. But because I want it sparkly, I need to add a little bit of a dark. Have a look. Let's have a look at this one. Down by the base, again, water, water. I'm just going to water the bottom of my card a little bit. Help me out. So this is just stopping my card from being white at the base. So same concept as we did with the top. Now I'm going to cover this bottom bit in a ton of sparkle, but it's just to stop my stag from floating. You see there? I'm just going to dry this off. It's not finished yet. And I always say, see cards through, see your cards through. So let me just dry this off here. Dry it off with our gun. Try and get it as dry as you can. And then to bring our trees back to life, because we don't want them to be wishy-washy, because I like the muted element of them, but we need to bring them back. So let's try, we try the green. Let's just get the tree back. Let's get this one back. Let's pop some green in here now. I don't think, shall we use the teal? No, let's use a green. Just make sure my, excuse me, that's just some glitter on my mat. I'm going to go green. So you're just bringing back to life your background here. See that there? So now we've got that sort of landscape portrait. And then I'm just going to bring back in that stubby tree, the original one, which is this one and this one. And I'm just going to try and bring back some of that detail we lost when we sprayed that area. So I just need my stag back, wherever it may be. Where have you gone? Can't be far, can he? I'll find him when I've gone off air. Can't do it without him. So where have you gone? Come on. I think you know where I'm going with this though, guys. If you want to add the detail back in, put your stencil back on. Here we go. Knew it wouldn't be far. Put your stencil back on. Get the tree stamp again. Hold it in place. Just stamp that detail back on. Get right into those. And there we go. There's your fern back to life. So you've got that beautiful bleed around as well, which makes it look like you have actually like watercoloured it. Like, did you watercolour that? What went on there then? Put this back on. Watch your paw prints because we've already covered our pop in there. Give it a good old push down. And we brought that one back, and I think I'll bring my other two back too, the tall one, because he's a really nice tree. Well, they're all really nice trees. I guess I love trees anyway, so let's bring him back. No. And then we just need to cover, I wanted the whole sort of base of here, like sparkle, like reflection of the trees coming down. And this will dry absolutely clear. Just let some sparkle on there. And it'll be like a glass-like base on there. You see now, as soon as you pop it onto that black, look at that wow factor. And that glue at the base will dry absolutely clear. And then I think all we need, I think the artwork's doing all the talking on this one, guys. I really don't think we need an impactive sentiment. So I'm just going to cut one of the washes, which is in the set. And I'm going to go with Goodwill to All Men. And I think we'll mat it onto some black. I love these light washes type style, pre-printed. Might actually put this one in his body. Just get a piece of black. I've got a piece of scrap black. Yeah, I have. Totally have. I'll stick this onto the black. You've got the snowflakes as well if you want to have snowflakes in the sky. And then we have our wonderful sentiment that look good in his, look at that, look great in his body, down by his foot, up in the tree. Anyway, you want to, I can't glue it, guys, because I'll just smudge all my glitter glue. But there is just another way of using your stencils in a creative way. Stamp within, stamp on the exterior. So when you have stencils that have masks, your capability with your stamps is far greater because it gives you options, which is wonderful. I hope you like that particular demo. It is a little bit inky, but give it a try and do see your card out to the very end. I can't wait to see what you're all going to make, and make sure you pop your makes in our Eureka fan page. Have a great day. See you all later, guys. Bye.